Led out by Jason Lowe. The Yammies coming out of the tunnel, red shirts, white shorts and white socks, with Harrogate in all blue. The Salford lineup is Tom King in goal. The back four, Torre, Corey and Dabber shifting back into the middle, with Jordan Turnbull dropping to the bench, Theo Vassell and Captain Lowe. In the middle, it's Ryan Watson, Donald Love and Stevie Kelly, with Luke Bolton out on the left wing, Brandon Thompson-Sante on the right, and Matt Smith up top, hoping this afternoon, no doubt, to bag what would be goal number 100 in his career. And on the bench for the Yammies, Joel Torrance, Matt Lund, Ash Hunter, Luke Burgess, Jordan Turnbull, Liam Shepherd and Ian Henderson. As for Harrogate Town, for the 12th meeting between the sides since 2016, Mark Oxley is the goalkeeper. Matt for Warren Burrell, the captain, Nathan Sharon, Will Smith and Ryan Fallowfields. It's midfield four of Jack Diamond, Alex Patterson, George Thompson and Lloyd Kerry, with Luke Armstrong in his 13 goals up top alongside Callum Kavanagh. And on the bench, Joe Cracknell, Mark Beck, Josh Osterfield, Rory McArdle, Emmanuel Elisandmi and Finn O'Boyle. There's golf, Formula One and horse racing all taking centre stage elsewhere. But for the next 90 minutes, what spectacle can we expect to be put on here? Torre in there, good ball at the right hand side, and Bolton's by far got the pace on Burrell. Got Lowe in support, nudges it back, and now the captain's cross towards the back post. Smith gets up, and Smith heads over, deflected off the backtracking Will Smith, and out for a Salford corner. Salford a lot more considered, and they're building their attacks. That pass from Dabber is away from Love, and now played forward by Kerry into Kavanagh. Now Armstrong sticks it wide to the far post, under pressure from Ndaba. King oncoming, and that's a big miss for Harrogate.
The biggest chance of the game.
Turns out to the left-hand side. Torre in crossing position here, but he sends it behind for Asante on the corner of the box. And thinks across to the back post. Jason Lowe stretching to get there. Heads it back into the middle. Now on the edge of the area, Watson couldn't get there. Vassell picks it up, driving into the area. He's brought down by Burrell. Free kick for Salford right on the edge of the box. Will be Torre on his own though, on the edge of the box. Does go for goal and bends it over the crossbar. Like I said, just a bit too close to goal really.
Yeah, it's difficult from that kind of range to get it up and down.
He goes on the left, approaching halfway. Ball direct down the middle, glanced on by Smith, and now Bolton on the right-hand side pulls it back for Love, and now into Asante. Asante's shot closed down, took a bit too much time, and works it back out. It's about to take the lead against Newport County. Nice 1-2 here with Bolton into the area. Bolton pulls it across behind Watson. Kavanagh finds Patterson out to the right hand side. Thompson approaching the Salford area, gets past Torre and now hits one. It's deflected off Ndaba. King might have just had it covered, but that was a dangerous moment for the Yammies.
And for a moment there, that looked exactly like it was creeping in at that far post.
Swings the ball in, headed away by Smith, high up in the air, on by Sharon, and Watson guides it clear into Bolton. And this is where he'll try to find more luck, but Fallowfield puts a good challenge in. Diamond on the left-hand side, guides the cross in. Armstrong with a deft touch, takes it straight up into King. Torre briefly drawing the ball off, trying to give himself as much force as he can with the throw-in into the near post. It's headed away by Beck, and Asante at the top of the box, drilled into the ground and bounces wide.
Falls to him almost perfectly, and you're hoping that he doesn't get underneath it and sail over the crossbar. Connection wasn't the sweetest, but he does keep it down.
Harrogate clear as far as Torre. Ball floated back in. Smith flicks the ball on, running across. Watson gets there. He's left Oxley on the ground. Watson hooks it back in. Open goal goal. Smith finds the back of the net, and the Yammies do break the deadlock, and it's goal number 100 for Matt Smith. He couldn't miss from there. It's Salford 1, Harrogate 0.
And that is the big moment that we've been waiting for. They've had chances, they've found spaces and opportunities, but they've not executed. And it was Ryan Watson. He steps in the way of Oxley in the Harrogate goal, brings the ball on the byline and just dinks it up and across the goalkeeper, stands it up in a perfect area for Matt Smith. And who else would you want to be on the end of a cross like that? Matt Smith makes no mistake and puts his side a goal in front, and what a goal, an important goal.
Salford have actually got one of the best goal differences in the top half when I was looking through last night. And they could improve it further. Asante on the right-hand side. The cross comes in. Watson takes it on his chest. Smith on the turn. It's off the inside of the post, but it's over. And Matt Smith doubles the lead with that. That's an exquisite finish. The spin of the ball was just outside of Cracknell. And it's Salford 2, Harrogate Town 0.
There you go. That is exactly what they needed. And that should see them over the line. They've had to battle for it today. The chances have been few and far between. But Smith, 2 chances, 2 goals, expert centre-forward play from the big man, and that one, the best of the bunch, on the swivel, on his left foot, in off the post. Goalkeeper never even got close to it. Smith at the double, and Salford looked good value for 3 points.
There he is again, knocks the ball up and away from Lloyd Kerry. Love, Torre, Asante. One more for Torre. It's away from Thompson. The cross is high. Drop into the back stick. Torre with the corner from the right. Swung in. Cracknell didn't get his hands to it. Laid off, and Donald Love drills it. Drills it wide. And that would be a final nail in the coffin if Donald Love can get himself a league goal.
Not a bad effort as well.
Fallowfield wins possession for Harrogate and now finds Thompson. Former FC United man. It's Fallowfield again. Ball in behind for Armstrong, just inside the area. Finds the far post, and it comes back off the inside of the far post. And Salford can breathe a sigh of relief that he's not come back to haunt them.
There's excellent effort actually from Luke Armstrong. Could have put a late twist in the tail in this game.
They'll be going for a little while yet. Fallowfield with the switch for Harrogate. Now Sharon to Beck, back to Sharon. Kerry lines one up from distance. He just beats the far post. King's got a touch on it after a corner to Harrogate.
It's another good effort, well struck from distance.
Thompson from the right. Ball high to the far post, flicked away by a redhead. And Smith comes to Hunter. Asante, 2-on-2 here. McArdle getting back in, but Asante back for Hunter. Wants it back. Asante on the right of the area. Takes it himself. But he had Kelly arriving, he had Watson arriving. Just needed to take half a second there. Fallowfield. Torre heads away. Kerry can't quite get there. Donald Love slams it upfield. Rory McArdle heads it back the other way. Flicked on by Fallowfield. It's over the Salford defensive line. And Tom King, rather theatrically, claims the ball. And that's all he had to do. There's the full-time whistle. Salford still unbeaten against Harrogate Town in league football. A brace from Matt Smith in the second half. Doing exactly what Salford needed, and back to 3 points this afternoon.
Yeah, and back to winning ways, as you say. Couldn't afford to falter again after the Port Vale game. 1-0 at Port Vale, against Port Vale on Tuesday. Get back to winning ways, and what a win, and what a day, important day this could be in the playoff race for all the teams. 3 teams above them in Swindon, Tranmere and Bristol, all dropping points. I think, as you said, with the late goal from Newport, Salford sit just outside the playoffs, but ever so close, and a big game coming up against Bristol next. Gives them every opportunity to make their way in there. A good performance from them today. I thought they were maybe a bit passive at times in the first half, but they kept trying, kept pushing, eventually got their breakthrough. And in the second, a fantastic finish from Matt Smith seals the deal, and they'll be pleased with the work they've put in today.